Okay, so hello everyone, welcome back, or welcome to if you're new here. There's an annoying fly by the way if you see it. Oh, it's really bugging me. Anyway, so this is the second time filming this video because I filmed it, got a whole 35 minutes of footage, and you can't even hear me. So if you can't hear me after this, I'm going to be absolutely fuming. But, so, I've been gone for a while. Last time I uploaded was 2019. 2020 just wasn't it for any of us. Might be back, I don't know, depends if I upload this video or not, depends how the sound or if I can wrap around it. But yeah, basically, so had a little break, I'm back, hopefully. Back with a Q&A. Because, you know, wouldn't be a first video back without Q&A, would it? I know they're a bit boring, but get to know me a little bit better. So I've written them down. Well, I've written. So before I start, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Let's get into the video. So the first question is, how old am I? So I'm 19 at the moment. That fly is really annoying me. It's because of the light, so it's like flying around this area. Doing my nutting. Yeah, I'm 19. Last time I filmed I not long turned 18. In 5 months I'm 20. Right, see, I'm going to be 20. My little joke, but it's not really funny, but to me it's funny. I keep it going every time someone asks, I'm like, yeah, I'll be 20. And I think it's funny, but it's really not. What's your relationship advice? Don't get into it. Nah, I don't know. I don't really. Relationship advice is sticky. You can give people advice, but they're still going to do what they want to do anyway, do you know what I mean? So just do you, just go on the path that life takes you on, basically, that's all I have to say. If you could live anywhere, where would it be and why? So, I wouldn't mind living in London, because obviously there's loads of opportunities and stuff, but I've always wanted to live in America, but then, I don't know, a bit far really. I don't know. Biggest fear, spiders, moths, anything like that. I cannot sleep in the room if there's a moth in the room. Honestly, I can't get the moth out either. Someone has to get the moth out for me because I can't do it. I can't go near them. This one time, I hit a spider of and it landed back on me. And I literally have PTSD from that. I think every time. No. Anyway, moving on. One makeup product you couldn't live without, lashes, Chambers Cosmetics. If you don't know, then get to know. Best lashes I've ever tried. I literally wear them 6 out of 7 days a week. Like, even if I'm not doing makeup, I still wear a pair of lashes. Like, if you could go on a TV show, what would it be and why? I wouldn't go on a TV show, but I've always wanted to like watch Jeremy Kyle in the audience. Like, I don't know why, obviously that's not even a thing anymore, but I think that would be pretty funny. Like, I love Jeremy Kyle, honestly. Funniest thing ever. Favourite YouTuber. I love watching like Foot Asylum and stuff like that in the moment, but solo would probably be Anastasia Kingsnorth. I pretty much watch every single one of her videos, unless it's like a video she's already done and I didn't enjoy that video. Do you know what I mean? Well, not that I don't enjoy any of her videos because she finds a way to make them interesting, but you get the gist. Like, if it's not really my cup of tea, then no. But yeah, and this girl called Megan Shaw, I started watching her a couple of years ago. Just got back into her because I was subscribed to her on this channel, not the. I've got two YouTube channel, like, logins or whatever. The other one's what I'm like subscribed to and I watch on. This is obviously the one that I uploaded on. And I was subscribed to her on here, but I always use the other one. So I've only just started watching her again, but she's amazing. Like, she's got like 100k now, to be fair. I started watching her and she only had like a couple thousand, if that. But yeah, love her. Favourite meal to cook would probably be my tomato soup. Anyone that knows I love my tomato soup that I cook. It's just the best thing I've never tasted another tomato soup as good. Like, honestly, don't mean to toot my own horn or anything, but if you ever want to try my tomato soup, let me know and I'll cook it for you. Because I enjoy cooking it as well, because I know that's going to be nice at the end. And I did make in Bill, when I go to Bill's, I get like this, it's like mashed chicken, long stem broccoli, and creamy mushrooms in a sauce sort of thing. And I cooked that and it was It was amazing. Like, it literally tasted pretty much the same, but it costed more to make than what it did to actually like eat it in the restaurants. Next question. Favourite clothing brand? I don't really have a favourite clothing brand, but I do, when I order stuff I usually use Pretty Little Thing. If I see something that I like I order it sort of thing, so it doesn't have to be from a specific brand. But I also, Primark is my favourite shop because it's cheap, it's affordable, you know. My Primark's rubbish in where I live, but other Primark's are good. And then I see all these YouTubers, they're like, go to Primark, they get all this nice stuff. I'm like, I wish my Primark was that good. Favourite makeup brand? Don't really have one at the moment. Like, I used to love Makeup Revolution. I don't really use any I use their concealer because I'm a cheapskate. I really want to buy the Tarte one, but I can't justify spending so much on stuff. Alicia bought me the NARS foundation for Christmas, and it's the best foundation I've ever used. It's amazing. But again, like, I wouldn't justify spending that myself. So when I run out, I don't know what I'm going to do. Hopefully it's not for a while. Have you ever met someone famous? So I've met, like, Young I'm pretty sure I've met Snoop Dogg, Paige Katie, like singers, rappers, whatever they are. Dino, my favourite, I love him. I saw him New Year's last year. And then the moment he came up this New Year's, I was like, I should have been out. Should be out. Charlie popping in, as you do. I just wanted to add in that I've met like Imager Nation and Holly Boone as well. I forgot to say that in the video because I got on my tangent of that I should have been out New Year's when I should have been saying that I met there. Obviously they're famous, if it not, you know, they got a following. Who's your bestie? So my best friends Alicia, Kasha, close with Maya. Like, they're all like my little best friends kind of in different ways. Like, I've got a small little bubble, like to keep the bubble small because as soon as you start letting other people in, that's when stuff goes wrong. We don't like stuff going wrong. I hate drama. I just want an easy life. Sit back, relax, don't have to worry about who's saying what, you know, all about jazz. And who's doing what behind your back as well, because I'll tell you something, girls are snaky. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would that be? This is a hard question because I would change pretty much everything about myself. Like, obviously everyone hates like stuff about their own self, like, don't get me wrong, but like my hair, hate my hair. I could literally pick about every single thing on my face. I don't like my nose, don't like my eyes, don't like my eyebrows, don't like my lips, don't like my cheeks. My forehead's probably the only thing I don't mind. Bigger boobs, a bigger bum, because they're not existent at the moment. Maybe one day. I'll keep wishing. Manifestation. Come on, guys. Manifestation. Manifesting a big bum and a big boobs. And big boobs. Last thing that made you cry. Can't remember. For most of you, I cry pretty much every day. Probably, I don't know, I was probably hungry, so I cried. Like, I literally cry all the time. Would you date your best friend? No, because I like boys. Well, I don't like boys. I like men. But there aren't many of them around nowadays. They're all, But I wouldn't date any of. Like, I've got boys that are friends, but I wouldn't class any of them as my best friends. So, how's lockdown? So lockdown's been rubbish as it is for everyone. Like, this is the time more than ever that I just wish I was like rich and I had a big house with a pool and a games room, stuff that I could actually do, a big garden, like, you know, so I can actually do stuff. Because right now, like, I'm not working at the moment, so right now I'm literally just, I didn't get out of bed till 5 PM. That's so bad. But I can't see a reason. Like, I'm trying to give myself reasons to get out of bed, but I can't see any at the moment. So, I'm trying to get into a better mindset, but it's not working for me. I keep flipping this around as well, and I don't know why. Like, have any celebs slidden into your DMs or most amount of followers someone has had that's messaged you? So I haven't actually had anyone like slide into my DMs that's famous. I mean, I wish I did this. But I got a little story. It's not even that good, but I got gas. So, you know, the song is like, real love, shawty, we love. You know that song, intro. Anyway, the boy that sings that, he was on Instagram Live and he was emailing people his unreleased song. So he messaged me saying send. He emailed me the song. I was so good. I was like, mate, I've got this unreleased song. You get me? I'm popping. And then so he messaged me on Instagram saying send. I was like, yes. I was like, I love it. And he was like, do you like it? And I was like, yeah. And that was our conversation. But you know, still. But I've got like a few girls on my Instagram that's got like a bit of following and stuff that I've spoken to, but nothing. No one thinks. Do you have tattoos? I do have tattoos. I've got 2 tattoos. I've got this one. Me and Lucia's got the same, and then I've got one here as well. But they're hidden away, so people have. If I don't want people to know what's going on, they don't see. But I might have just dated myself out, so hopefully my dad doesn't watch this. Do you want to move out, and who with? This is the last question, by the way, guys. I do want to move out, but at the same time I don't, because I want to actually buy a house, and I've come to the conclusion that if I end up renting, I'm not going to be able to save as much as what I can living at home. So hopefully I can buy a house at some point in the next few years, but it's not going to be anytime soon. And if I do move out, it will probably be on my own. Me and Alicia's spoken about moving out together, but I doubt that happened because, I'm not going to lie, we will not cope together. Like, we can't cope together. We're literally like siblings. Like, we can't be together too long. So yeah, I don't know if I could. I mean, you have your own rooms and stuff, but there'd be things that each other does that just annoys each other, and I don't know if I could go. Yeah, guys. So that is my Q&A. I hope that this one goes right and you can hear me, because this has been another 25 minutes of me talking along, and I don't even know if you can hear me. Because I've done like a few video testers and you can hear. So, fingers crossed that you can hear. Pray. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit boring because it's just a little sample Q&A. But I just wanted to come back with just a little something. And then obviously it keeps getting better. But if you did like this video, obviously make sure to subscribe, you know, all of that jazz. Make sure you like it. And hopefully if this goes well, I'll be uploading more of it. See you in my next video.